Welcome to ILQ HQ, and as you know, ILQ stands for I Love Qatar. We're here with a famous female rally driver today, and she's pretty awesome. Can you please introduce yourself to the world?
I love Qatar.
She does love Qatar, that's the first thing we want to know.
I'm Burcu Cetinkaya, I'm a Turkish rally driver. I've been racing since 7 years now. I started end of 2005. Need anything more?
Nope, let's go on with the questions of the interview.
Okay.
So Burcu, I'm just going to read this out so everyone knows some sort of background story to you. You've won the Istanbul Ladies Rally Championship as a VW Cup pilot in 2006, correct? You were the winner of the
2005.
2005. You were the winner of the Castrol Fiesta Sporting Trophy in 2008, and on top of that, you were the runner-up right here in Qatar National Rally Championship. Can you highlight on some of these experiences in terms of rallying in different competitions?
The beginning was with a very slow car with 100 horsepower, and it was a Fiat Palio, Volkswagen Polo, many cars. Mm-hmm. But then, end of 2008, actually, I started racing at a different level,
right?
Internationally. And to me, the success that made me the happiest, there's two. One was the World Championship round in 2010 in Istanbul. We finished 12 overall in the overall classification. And in IRC, which is Intercontinental Rally Challenge, organized by Eurosport, one of the biggest championships in rally of the world. There, I was and I still am the only lady driver who ever succeeded to get points. Okay,
so second question. Can you highlight on your best rally experience? Like the one that you thought, oh, I'm gonna dream about this tonight, it's awesome. And while you're on that, can you highlight your worst experience?
Okay, my best experience was 2010, my home rally, but World Championship, because it was World Championship and we were 12th runner-up in the world. That's, I think, one of, after of course Michel Mouton and Isolde Holderide, there's like 2-3 ladies who've been like 6 or 1 like Michel Mouton, but I think I was the 4th one ever to qualify that high on a World Championship rally. So that was my dream rally, I loved it, and it was in my homeland with a lot of spectators, I loved it. My disaster rally is Belgium Ypres rally, because for example between 2007 and 2010 I've done over 60 rallies and I've had only 3 accidents, and all 3 were in Ypres in Belgium. So I've done that rally 3 times, and 3 times I've rolled big time. So it's really, I don't know, there's something with me and that rally. Never goes right.
All right. Hopefully it will go right.
Inshallah, maybe someday we'll see.
No worries about it.
But I have a lot of fans there because they're waiting for me to do another, I don't know, reverse salto or things like that.
Okay, so next question. Who would be your idol when it comes to rally driving?
Michel Mouton by far, the French rally driver who ever was the only lady to succeed in winning a World Championship race, and she was 2nd runner-up in the World Championship. Right.
Honestly, I would thought you'd say Nasser Al-Attiyah.
Okay, we can put him second because I really admire that he is so successful in 2 absolutely different sports.
That's true.
That's, to me, that's a really point of admiration. And what he's done this year in Dakar, even though he didn't finish, with his car, it was really amazing. Inshallah, next year we'll see him runner-up.
Like, what do you think about him, his character, his sort of, you know, ambitions, his passion for sport and rally and in shooting? What do you think of that?
I think he's a really nice person, and he's very professional as an athlete. And when I see him on the stage, the way he is always with the media, with everyone, always smiling, he's very nice. And he's very calm, so he's not, you know, he doesn't have a lot of egos. He's really successful, but yet he doesn't have anything to prove. So I really like people like that, and I admire. And he was really cute with his son, actually, in the last prize giving ceremony.
Could you just shed some light on how your experience in Qatar, both in informal and formal context, was different than your previous experiences in different countries?
Can you explain a little bit more?
Like, okay, in the rally context, as you know, terrain is different here. The sort of temperature is different here. You know, culture, and informally, it's culture. You know, like how do you find the people of Qatar and so on?
Sorry, this is because of Doha traffic.
Right.
I mean, I feel like I said also in the press meeting before International Qatar Rally, like this is like my second home, because I did follow the whole national championship. So I was here like more than 10-11 times last year, and now I know the stages by heart. I can say that I even know the stages better than my home country. But this year, unfortunately, things didn't go that well. We rolled, and then
the car actually rolled.
But we did flip the car back over on its wheels, and we did continue. We
really?
changed 5 wheels. We had a big battle inside the car with broken windows, everything, but we did finish.
So, all right. So let me get this straight. Your car rolled, right?
I mean, I rolled my car, actually, to be honest, yes.
Regardless, your car rolled,
yeah,
okay?
by itself.
So you guys got out of the car, lifted it back up and said, we're doing this.
Yeah, with a little bit of help, of course. I nearly did flip the car on my feet, but it was okay. I'm okay.
Your passion is actually pretty crazy, but I admire people who are passionate like that. Honestly, that's a great story.
Yeah, I mean, if you ask me an option between, let's say I have an option between earning a lot of money, but I have to work in an office, or my second option is like I will never earn so much money, but I'll work in a workshop as a mechanic. I will by far and like I will not think about it. I'll choose the mechanic.
So
I love cars. I can't
tell.
think about living without cars. Inshallah, I will not have to.
This woman right here. All right. So other than rallying, what do you do? Like, what are your other hobbies?
I love learning languages.
Okay.
I love learning, like always adding something to my life or learning new things, traveling, meeting new people. I love actually the nature. Okay. I like being in the nature. I like shooting. Okay. That's my biggest second hobby. That's why I really admire Nassar as well. Exactly. Because I'm good at shooting, but I don't compete.
It's good you told me that you're not violent because the fact you told me I love shooting. I was getting
kind of
scared. Yeah, I was getting scared. I was about to run away and jump out the window. But some of our Indian fans are asking why you always wear the bindi in some of your photo shoots. Can you please elaborate on some of that?
In year 2008, 2009, because I have some very dear Indian friends, and I've been to India, especially in 2009. I spent over 30 days in India, and I've seen many places, and I just like the way it looks. There's nothing like nothing religious.
Oh, so there's nothing like okay.
No, it's just I just like the way it looks.
No, but we had an announcement saying we want fans to ask you questions directly through Facebook and Twitter.
Okay.
So we selected some of the questions, and our first question is by someone called Debbie McCullough, a Facebook fan, and it reads, Burcu, you spent 7 years studying at Robert College and playing basketball. Why didn't you pursue basketball, and how did you get into rally racing?
Okay. Actually, after 7 years of Robert College, I also did finish my studies in economics.
Right.
I went to Babson College in the United States for 2 years, then transferred to one of the best universities in Istanbul and graduated from there.
Right.
But as I said, rallying was my dream since I was 12 years old. Even when I was playing basketball, in my dreams was one day I want to become a rally driver.
Okay, so our second question comes up on our Twitter feed, and it was asked by someone called @Sara_Almateri, which is Sara Almateri. It reads, as a female driver from Turkey, what obstacles did you have to overcome, if any, culturally and socially?
Many. There's advantages, there's disadvantages. But the disadvantages, first, when you want to do something just for once, twice, everybody supports you. But when you want to do something big, when you want to be among the top guys, race with them, and have a big budget and be in the World Championship, be in the Middle East Championship, when you want to do those things, then people start backing up. They think, oh no, she's never going to be successful, or they don't want you as a rival, or they don't want a lady challenging man. Sometimes this becomes a trouble.
Yeah.
So there's many times that I had to think about it. Sometimes spend money from my own pocket, sell my car, sell my house.
Really?
I did many crazy things.
But you had to prove yourself, and that's
I had to prove myself.
Of course.
And another thing that's difficult is when you fall down. If a man makes a mistake in a rally, they think, oh no, it's gonna be okay. The next rally he'll survive. He's a good driver.
Okay.
But if you're a lady and if you make a mistake, everybody's like, no, I knew she was not that good. She's
That's
never
not
gonna.
Fair. I don't believe
that happened. That really happened. Whenever somebody is trying to say something about me, like, yeah, she gets support because she's a lady, I just go and tell them, just go and check the results.
Yeah. All right. I can't argue with the results. You can't argue at all. Okay, so our third question comes from someone called Jish Ams. It was through Facebook. And he asks, if given a chance, how would you convince Arab women into choosing your career or chasing a dream, basically?
How would I convince them? I think I'm not coming from a culture that's so far away. Also, my culture is my culture is also an Islamic culture. My culture is also very close to the Arab world, and there is some rules, of course. But if what you're doing is right, and if what you're doing is not involving any ethically wrong things, and you're just doing just to improve yourself, just to have a better future, just to go after your dreams, just to be a happier person, then I think there's nothing wrong in what you're doing, and I would just tell them that. And as long as you're standing on your own feet, then you're less open to make mistakes.
It's a brilliant answer. There you go, girls. Our fourth question comes from someone called Muhammad Rafladin, and he asks, what's your greatest fear?
fear of Allah. That's it.
Brilliant answer. That, honestly, I can't.
I don't fear anything else.
Yeah, all right. I bet not after those stories you told.
No,
me.
I mean, but just to be clear, like sometimes, like I don't like bees that much. But if I have to stand in the middle of 300 bees, I will. Like I don't like if a bee comes here, I would probably stand for 10 minutes and then probably afterwards just back off somehow. But if I have to, and if there's like 500 bees in this room, and if I have to stand, I'll just find a way and I will.
Okay, that's fair enough. Honestly, I respect that a lot because if there was a bee in my room, I'd run. So I came up with a security cat, but it's fine. Thank you so much for your time. You were awesome.
Okay.
Have a great day. And there you go, guys. Burcu over here. You know, she honestly, after all her answers, I can't help but think, what a person. She's very ambitious, she's very passionate, and we hope to spread that message all over Qatar, all over the world actually. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
See you guys.